What's good, everybody? How you guys doing? Yours truly, Sam Fatsu, back again with another dumpster finds video. GameStop dumpster finds downstairs in the dungeon right now. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. If you watched my little teaser clip last night, well, technically this morning, early this morning, you would have seen boxes of stuff, Field Destroy stuff. And it's funny because it's the first ever Field Destroy anything that I've found at my local GameStop. I haven't been dumpster diving for a long time. GameStop dumpster diving. I started back in August of last year, and ever since then, until before I found this stuff, I hadn't come across anything Field Destroy, which is weird because a lot of people that I know on YouTube that do dumpster dive videos, GameStop dumpster diving, a lot of my YouTube fan bam that does, dumpster diving, they come across it like a lot more than me, obviously. And I always wondered, why in the hell am I not coming across anything Field Destroy? First thought goes through my head, they take all that crap home. But last night, when I went to check my local GameStop, I found a crap load of stuff. Right now I'm downstairs working on a few things because they did cut wires for a few things here and there, but the wires can be easily repaired. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I got my good old soldering kit, soldering iron there, got my working table pulled out. I'm working on this Turtle Beach P11 headset. Getting ready to, I'm actually taking a break so I can make this video. But yeah, the extent of the Field Destroy, or what they destroyed, was mainly like wires, like just cutting wires. There are two Turtle Beach headsets that they actually snapped, like one of the earphones off, broke it, so I'm probably not gonna attempt to repair that. That's beyond my skill, but a lot of this other stuff is really easy to fix. And man, it's like a Turtle Beach headset massacre. They had, I have a few. Go ahead and show you right here, this box. I have quite a few Turtle Beach headsets that they cut, and they did Field Destroy, but all repairable. See boxes of see this one right here, Turtle Beach headset X12, just to give you an idea. See, there's the wire that's cut, but you got the amplifier, hookup, mic, whatever right here. That's in great shape. It's kind of like the same deal with that, easily repairable, and that's what all of these are. And there's like so much extra wires and stuff that they didn't bother destroying, which is fine with me, Basically, they did a quick, half-hearted, half-assed job when they Field Destroyed this stuff, because a simple cut like this is a simple repair. And what's even more convenient is that they left all the wires that they cut in the boxes, so I don't have to go looking around for them. But for these X12s, I got one. This is that P11 box for the one I'm working on right now. But X12, I got 1, 2, 3, all with the same type of damage, just like a simple wire right there. This PX4 has all the wires, and the headsets were in there, but that's one of them that they actually snapped off one of the earpieces. I don't think I can repair that. And then there's some random headphones in here. I don't know what brand this is, but the wire's cut. I tied it in a knot, the piece that needs to be soldered back so that I can keep track of it. But here it is, like they cut it, but they leave it in the box, which is good for me because it's easy to find. See, this headset right here, on those Xbox 360 one. This is like the only, well, there's one more other one, and it's, for me, it's the biggest find of the night, and I'll show you that in just a bit. But this one, old school Xbox 360 one, there's nothing wrong with it. They didn't bother cutting it. But then there's like a whole bunch of these earpieces. This one is a Mad Catz. Doesn't look like anything's wrong. I opened these because I wanted to charge them. As you can see right there, I found this controller that was supposedly Field Destroy, and I charged it and it works. I was actually playing some PS3 games with this, and it's a Modern Warfare 3 PS3 controller. And you can see it's already charged up. Right now I'm charging one of the earpieces that I found. It's a PlayStation branded one. You can see it's got the PlayStation symbol there. See, it's charging. It works perfectly fine. And in fact, this stand is something else that I found. They cut the power adapter for that stand, but I found two of those Energizer controller charge stands way before I found this, and they were like just thrown away. What's the word? They're like trade hold items, and you know, everything was fine with them, so I have extra cords for those. But anyways, a bunch of Xbox 360, like these ones are cut. You know, they cut these, some of these small Xbox earpiece things, like they pulled out the earpiece, whatever the hell that is, that goes in your ear. A lot of this stuff is repairable. A lot of other stuff, I have spare parts and whatnot. I mean, this one right here is the same as that one. That's perfectly fine that I have on my Xbox 360 kiosk. But anyways, found a crap load of Turtle Beach headsets, which can easily be repaired. You know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right there that I'm taking a break right now that I will finish repairing soon enough. That's 5. And the 6th one, you're not going to believe this. I was going to save this to last, but I'm like the hell with it, you know. I still got a couple more things to show you. But check this out. Call of Duty Ghosts headset. Now it's marked for, if it'll freaking focus. There, it's marked for Field Destroy. And this is mixed in the boxes with like a lot of these other ones right here, these other Turtle Beach ones. And I was like, oh cool, you know. I was like, I could probably repair it if it's not badly damaged. So I opened it. You know, the box is in decent shape. Let me take the sleeve off. Hold on just a second. Alright, so there's the outer sleeve. There's the box. Cool looking box. Turtle Beach, you know. I opened up the box, you know, and then it has all these accessories. At first glance, it looks like it's destroyed, but all they did was just break the box, which is weird, because let me show you, all the cords in here, they're still twisty tied together. Nothing cut, nothing wrong with them. See these two and these two. See? All they did was like rip the box, and these are like the accessories, cables and accessories. Then you got this right here. It has like this cool Turtle Beach sticker, some instructions, paperwork, and whatnot. And this is the big find for me. I think this is, even though it's one thing, I think this made this Field Destroy finds an epic one. So I will move this box, and there it is. And check this out. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not cut. There's still plastic on the freaking earpiece. That's how brand new it is. And they just didn't bother, I guess, you know. And the cool thing is, I was actually upstairs. I got this plugged in, or I had it plugged into my PS3, and I was playing, and it works perfectly fine. Yeah, it's a Call of Duty Ghosts one. It's probably like one of those for their what do you call, like promotional, but it works. It's for like the system. See, it says, let me show you what's in that box after, but oh wait, right here, for Xbox 360, PS3, PC, Mac, and mobile devices. So regardless of it being a Call of Duty Ghosts promo, you know, you could use it for your PS3 for anything. And you know, unfortunately, I have the Call of Duty Ghosts for my PS4, but I don't really care. You know, I have a PS3, and I was using this, and this is, you know, I was listening to the music on my PS3, listening to the games, and I seriously can't believe they just tossed this in trash. So this is that last box. This is the amplifier. Same with the other cords. You know, I had to put everything back in these little boxes after I used it. It was a pain in the ass. I wanted to show you what it looked like when I found it, which is all boxed up. So, get that out. I made it look nice and neat for you guys, but it's not cut. Nothing at all. It has this cool Velcro tie thing. There's the amplifier, all the settings, and the freaking Big Daddy of it all. I mean, it just boggles my mind that they're going to destroy, or attempt to, well they did, but it's repairable, all these other Turtle Beach headsets and these little earpieces, whatever. But this one right here, they just didn't bother. Maybe they just assumed that they did, but this is a really big find for me, and I'm I'm keeping this, that's for sure. But yeah, now on to the rest of the stuff that's behind me. I still got posters that I have to make a video of someday. And then this box has some stuff that I found the night before I found all the Field Destroy stuff, so I'm not going to show you that. But anyway, box of controllers, which is where I found that, you can't see it back there, the Modern Warfare 3 controller. These still in packages, Predator, like some off-brand PS3 type controllers. Nothing wrong with them, you know, they don't have the back that back piece to keep the batteries in, no batteries, but it has like this remote piece here. Another one of those Predator brand remotes, same deal with the back one, not destroyed. This right here broke my heart. I saw this, I was like, oh cool, and I looked, you know, they kind of split this open, but I looked at it and all they did was basically pry this side open. So I got my toolbox down here, my little workbench out. I'm going to unscrew the screws at the back and put it back in place, because I looked at it with the flashlight and there really wasn't anything. They didn't like try to gut the thing out. But this is really cool. Looks like one of those old school NES controllers, right? Pretty sure I can get this to work. Got one of these ugly ass fake off-brand PS3 controllers, but look, everything's there, not destroyed. These ones, they cut the wires, the GameStop ones, but that's fine because I will show you in a bit the box that I have. This one has the wires cut also. See that one. This Xbox 360 one. They got like a little, where is it? This little off-brand non-chuck Wii controller that wasn't touched. But anyways, all the wires for everything that they cut are all right here. So I have wires basically for everything that they cut, and it was all in the box. How convenient. There's even some things that they did not bother cutting. Where's that Wii stuff? There is this Wii adapter that they just completely missed. But anyways, this is like a box of wires. All the parts that go with, you know, parts that I need to fix. I made sure to separate everything from when I got home late last night / early in the morning. I put everything, I separated the box, wires, controllers, headsets. This right here is a bunch of, the lighting's bad. A bunch of, like, chargers and stuff. This is funny. It says PS3 controller, charging dock station, but it's for the Xbox 360. And there's like a crap load of these for the Xbox or PS3. Different versions. See right here. But the wires are cut, but the wires are all right there, and they're easily repairable. Like for the PS3 one, this one, that's the one I have right there. That one right there, the Modern Warfare 3 controller is on, is actually one that I found in here. But I found two before in recent finds, and they were complete, so I have 2 extra cords. So I don't really have to try and repair, see these ones, I don't really have to try and repair the cords because I have extra for them. I don't have an Xbox 360, so if someone wants this, let me know. Just make sure you have an extra cord, because I have 2, but they are being used at the moment. This right here, it's cut right there, but the piece that they cut is in there. Nyko charging station. Both, there's batteries still in there. This one right here and this one right here. Let's see. This cool box of stuff. Now here's the bag of the Beyond Repair Turtle Beach headsets. See, they snapped off the earpiece. I mean, it's just a shame the money that they waste by doing this. Why not put this stuff on clearance sale, make some money, let some people who couldn't buy it the first time buy it? But it's another example of wastefulness. But at the same time, it's an example of stuff that you can get for free and easily fix for yourself. I got 2 of these Assassin's Creed blades boxes. One of them they took apart, and I don't know if I could repair it or put it back together. Is it this one? Oh no, this one is the one that's actually fine, and it comes with this buckle piece that's always missing on it. But yeah, this one's perfectly fine. All pieces are intact. Here's the blade. Let's see. See, it came out. Okay, this one was the one that I wore and I was playing around with it last night. Okay, this is the one that they took. They like unscrewed some pieces to where it's like pretty impossible to try and fix it. But I got some extra pieces, Then I found some random stuff, phone stuff, and then Walking Dead toy. Poor Kyle. They broke his hand, his leg. I mean, what did Kyle ever do to you guys, GameStop? What the hell? But yeah, see, someone could have bought this clearance. Let's see. And then back here, a ton of freaking games. DS games. This is Racing 3, and there's nothing wrong with them. Back, all the pins are there. Here it is, Racing 3. Sorry about the crappy lighting. All the pins are in place. It's kind of dirty though. But anyways, sure it'll work. This one is the mystery one. It's like they took off the label. I mean, I can see it says 1.5, whatever the hell that is. And you can see all the pins are there, all present and accounted for. So that's a mystery one. I don't have a DS. I sold mine a while back. Might have to, might be time to get another one. So, Nintendo DS games. This SD card thingy. Scan disc, their stick, Pro memory stick. Perfectly fine. 2 PSP games. The funny thing is, they broke the housing for it. You can see right there. But the disc inside, this is a SSX on tour. Disc is like perfectly fine. And you can get these online, like just these. You can buy them and you replace it and put the games in, which is, you know, stupid that all they did was break that. I mean, not stupid. I'm glad I'm glad that that's all they did. This is a cool one right here. Same deal. They only broke the housing for it. Something you can buy online. This one is Ratchet and Clank. Size matters. See, look, nothing wrong with it. The only thing wrong is this thing right here, the casing that is just replaceable. And then, of course, a freaking crap ton of Xbox Connect adventures. There are a total of 81 just of the Connect adventures, and there's nothing wrong with them. They don't bother destroying those because, you know, like, who's gonna want those? But believe it or not, people will buy that, you know. And I got a bunch more of games here. All this is games, more games. And let me show you the extent of their field destroy damaging. Basically, one scratch across there. See, another scratch. I mean, that has like minor wear and tear, but one scratch across there. Some of them have like one scratch across here, and then another, like a box around the disc. But it's so light. Run my finger across, I can barely feel the scratches, and that's really how all these games are. I went through all of them last night / early in the morning, and I can take them all, get them resurfaced, and I'll have an assload of freaking games, you know. In fact, some of these down here, Metal Gear Solid, one of my all-time favorite games. I love the series. I have this game. And, yeah, I'm trying to find the small... I mean, look at that. There's the itty-bitty little scratch mark on the right-hand side. You know, they did a half-heartedly, half-assed job, which to me, I don't care. I'm glad they did, because I can resurface these and use them. And then this Halo ODST, I don't think they even touched this one. Yeah, look, nothing's wrong with it. That's the campaign, and then you got the multiplayer in here. Right there. Same deal, you know, just smudges from my fingers. So there are a ton of games in here. 80 for, like, a little over 80. I think it's like 83, 84 for the Connect Adventures, and then a good 30 to 40 plus of all these other games. So you're looking at like over 100 games in that one box, and the extent of the damage is like a half-assed little scratch across the game, which is easily repairable, resurfacing. So all these, I can have all these resurfaced and have like this entire box of games perfectly fine, perfectly working, you know. But yeah, this is the mess I've created from showing you all this cool stuff. Get back to work on that. And this is the big find, Call of Duty Ghosts Turtle Beach headset. But yeah, this is a long ass video. But thanks for watching, you guys. Get out there, check your GameStop dumpsters. You're bound to, if you haven't already, come across all this cool stuff. And who knows, you'll probably get lucky and find them intact. I know a few people have, like, cool Turtle Beach headsets, and you might even find them cut, but then, you know, easily repairable type cut. And you might find a bunch of games like I did that aren't clipped or cracked, just really half-assed scratches that you can easily take and get them resurfaced. So go out there and check, you know, rescue this stuff. This is a shame that this is like a waste on LameStop, wasting all this stuff. But anyways, guys, yeah, keep saying thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will have all these headsets repaired, if not by the end of, well, more than likely not by the end of tonight, hopefully before the end of tomorrow. And I will make a separate video to show you them, you know, let you know that they work perfectly fine. And then if anyone's interested, let me know. That one right there, the one that miraculously they did not even bother touching, that's staying with me, obviously, and it works perfectly fine. But thanks for watching, you guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Again, let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't be a YouTube troll. There's a YouTube troll out there by the name of Solid Snake Turd XXX lives. A little bitch ass YouTube turd troll. Just be on the lookout for that pathetic whoever he is. But don't be a troll. Keep liking this stuff. Get out there, save this stuff. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned for the next video. And until then, I will see you in the next video.